This is my Renault Traffic campervan, and I'm going to show you how I built my ceiling from start to finish. So my three priorities for this ceiling were to keep it as high up as possible, but to still be well insulated, and to be very lightweight as well. Now then, by this point all of the metalwork has been thoroughly cleaned and the sound deadening sheets applied to the panels. This is 7mm closed cell foam, it's got a sticky backing, and I'm applying it directly onto the metal surfaces in between the rib sections on the roof, making sure to get it in all the crevices. There you can see all 4 panels covered. Next up, I'm using this recycled bottle insulation, and I'm stuffing as much as I can into the rib sections on the roof. Using long sticks to shove it down there, just keep feeding it in and packing it down. It's pretty easy to use this stuff, it tears really nice and it gets into all those awkward areas. Following that, I'm now using this silver Reflectix material, and along with the trim fix adhesive, I'm now covering those rib sections, pulling it nice and tight round the shapes and making sure to cover all of the bare metal area. And also this section around the back door here, again cutting it to shape where it needs it. So now I've got all the bare metal covered and it's got its first layer of insulation, looking good. Okay, next up I've cut some 6mm plywood strips here. I'm just getting all my screw holes drilled off for it. I'm using a countersink bit just quickly over the holes just to make sure all of the screw heads go nice and flush and nothing's sticking out. And then I'm just setting the screws in slightly, getting them all in place just to save time later, and it just gives me something to hold on to as well. Yeah, I'm using these 25mm self-drilling screws. They've got a nice arrow head on them and they're great for fixing into metal, which you'll see in a second. So yeah, as you see, these ply strips now fix onto those rib sections on the roof. You can see I've done the first one here and I'm just working on the second one there. Yeah, you'll notice I've put my screws in particular points. I'll show you there's 5 points on my run here where the wood is getting some good contact with the metal. So that's where I've chose to put my screws in, as you can see. I don't want to go into the other bits, which is just thin air behind it. So I'm just drilling it in there and it gets a really good bite. I was really happy with them. You can see there the end pieces. Put one to the left and one on the right hand side. Gets a really nice bite into the van. It was really strong once they was fixed in. I was really happy with them. And this is my final strip going up. You see, with it being 6mm, it's flexible enough to take the curve of the roof, but still chunky enough to provide a bit of structure to fix into. Now then, slight problem to get over here. I'm just using a piece of scrap to mimic my ceiling board, and I realised at the back of the van here, it hasn't got anything to fix into, so it's going to be flapping around like this, look. So to get over that one, I needed to attach some more wooden blocks onto the metal here. I just cut through the silver and then used some stick saw to stick it straight to the metal. 4 blocks. But I had to make sure that there was running level, so when the board goes on, it's going to be at the right line to take it. So I'm just following it through here, making sure it's all on the right line for me. And the same problem on the front as well. So same solution, I attached some wooden blocks to the metal surface there, and again just made sure it's running level with all my roof. It's going to be okay. Now then, moving on. So I've got the silver Reflectix material again, a large sheet this time. Again, trim fix adhesive, and I'm spraying some lines down here, and also on the ply strips as well corresponding with it. And then slowly but surely I start sticking pieces of it up in sections, pulling the wires through as I go for the spotlights, and you can see the void I've got there. And then I use that bottle insulation again and I start stuffing, tearing big squares off, and I stuff it in the void. And I think you can see how I'm going to progress here. And then a little bit more as I fill the void up, I do a bit more sticking. about a foot at a time. Stick it to the plywood and then create another void and then fill the void as I go. Quite a good little technique that, to get me across the ceiling. And the silver held it all up as I went. And making sure to keep it nice and tight as I went. I didn't want it sagging down anywhere. Yeah, and by this point I'm making sure that all of my wires and cables that need to be in there are exactly where they need to be, because I won't get the chance again once I cover this up, so make sure everything's where it should be. And then I'm coming the other way now, from the driver's seat backwards, with another long piece of Reflectix, sticking it as I go, pulling it nice and tight all the time, keeping it taut, pulling the spotlight cables through as I go. And look, every time I make a void like this, fill it with the insulation, fill the void, and then pull it over and seal it up. Get into the back of the van now, the last little section, last void there, put some more insulation in as much as I can, and then finally finish it off with a length of foil tape right along the joint to seal it up nicely. Look at that, a fully insulated silver ceiling, ready for the next stage. And there we are, I'm just bringing the boards in to test fit them. This is 4mm plywood, and I've used it because it's super lightweight and it covers a large area in one go. And once I was happy with it, I give it a coat of SBR primer on both sides just to seal the board, and then I painted it white. I used Zinza 123 as a primer and then a top coat as well. And just measuring for the spotlights here, transferring my marks and then cutting the spotlight holes out. And yeah, ran into another slight problem here. The spotlights I was using, when they popped through, they needed a little bit more material to latch onto when they're inserted into the ceiling. So I just created a little offcut here, just added it to the hole, just to make it a bit thicker when they pop through. And there we are, I'm getting the first one in position there. A little bit of a balancing act, getting that in place, getting the wires through. And once I'm happy with it, I just start screwing it in down the joint. I'm using pretty small screws on this because I'm just going into the ply, what I've put behind there. I think it was 12mm screws I used on this, right along the line there. Plenty of screws in, and it went in really well. Just tapping it, making sure it's nice and tight. And then there's the second one, look, just propped it in position, just moving it where I'm happy with it. And then off we go again, just a series of screws down the ply panels behind it. And here we go, look, this is the wooden blocks that I applied earlier. So I've got something to fix to at the back door now. Get 2 screws in each one of them blocks, and that secured that really nicely. Got my cables there for when I need them later. That's all worked out perfect. And then the last thing to do is just to cover all those screws with a nice trim piece. And there we go, that's it finished. I cut down some more 6mm ply, painted it white, and stuck it to the ceiling to hide the screws. And there's the spotlights in as well. Give us a thumbs up if you found this helpful, and if you want to see how the van turned out, go look on my channel, it's all there for you. Thanks very much for watching, and take care of yourselves, and I will see you down the road. Alright.